Hi friends, welcome to Gyan Ganga e-learning platform. Our today's topic is on assignment of April 2021 for Operation Research subject. So today we are going to share the answer of question number 3 of assignment OR April 2021. So let's see the answer.
Hello friends, here we have the question. Like a company has five jobs V, W, X, Y, Z and five machines A, B, C, D and E, and the given matrix shows maximum return of 1000. So we need to assign job to the machines so as to get the maximum returns. So I'll be explaining you step by step. So in the step 1 we need to check whether it is a square matrix or no. So here we can see that this particular matrix is 5 by 5, that is 5 rows into 5 columns. So it is a square matrix, it is balanced. So we can go to step 2. If the particular sum is not balanced, we need to add dummy rows or the dummy columns to the particular data so as to solve the problem. So here we have a square matrix, so we go to step number 2. In step number 2, what we do is subtract the smallest element in each row from all the elements in that particular row. So we have this particular row 5, 11, 10, 12 and 4, wherein we have the smallest element as 4. So we will be subtracting 4 from all other elements. So 5 minus 4 equal to 1, 11 minus 4 equal to 7, 10 minus 4 equal to 6, 12 minus 8, 12 minus 4 equal to 8, 4 minus 4 equal to 0. So this particular step we repeat for all the other rows. So we get this data which is self-explanatory. So in step number 3, what we do is subtract the smallest element in each column from all the elements in that column. So we consider this particular column. So here the smallest element is 0. So 0 minus 1 is 0. So same, this column remains the same. So in column number B, we have the smallest element is 1. So we subtract this 1 from all the elements in that particular column. So 7 minus 1 is 6, 10 minus 1 is 9, 1 minus 1 is 0, 10 minus 1 is 9 and 4 minus 1 is 3. So we repeat these particular steps for the next remaining 3 columns. So after that we come to step number 4. Here we draw minimum lines both horizontal and vertical so as to cross all the zeros available in the particular matrix. So here we can see that zeros are in this position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So to cover all these zeros, we need to strike off so that a minimum of horizontal and vertical lines are obtained. So here if we strike 3 horizontal and 1 vertical line, all the zeros have been crossed. So here we can see that in the above matrix only 4 lines, that is 3 horizontal and 1 vertical line, are enough to cover all the zeros. But here our order of the matrix, that is small n, is 5, but the number of lines drawn are 4. Hence, as n is smaller than the small n, so we go to step number 5. So in step number 5, what we do is we identify the smallest uncovered element in the matrix, that is 1. So we can see that uncovered matrix in the sense we need to neglect the striked off elements and we need to concentrate on the other elements. So here we can see that the smallest uncovered element is 1. Therefore, what we do is we subtract 1 from all the uncovered elements while we add 1 to all the intersections of horizontal and vertical lines. Intersection of horizontal and the vertical lines in the sense these particular elements. So for these particular elements we add 1 while all the uncovered elements we subtract it from 1. So here 1 minus 1 becomes 0, 6 minus 1 becomes 5, 6 minus 1 becomes 5, 7 minus 1 becomes 6. So it is repeated for the below elements as well. Whereas for these intersection elements we add 1 for these 3 elements. As we can see here that we have 3, 3 and 3. We add 1 to it, so it becomes 4, 4 and 4. Now the step 4 is repeated again. Step 4 in the sense we need to draw again the minimum lines both horizontal and vertical so as to cross out all the zeros. So again we draw the lines so as to cross all the zeros. Here we can see that we have independent, we draw independent lines so as to cross out all the zeros. As we can see here that the number of lines which we have drawn is 5 and our order of the matrix is n. Hence we go to step number 6. So in step number 6 we draw the matrix again and consider each row, and if that row has only one zero in it, then we box it. Continue for all the rows and columns otherwise. So here we need to note that starting from the first row, we need to examine each row. If there is only one zero in that row, we need to box that row and strike off all the other zeros in that particular column. Please note it once again. Starting from the first row, examine each row, and if there is only one zero in that particular row, then we box out that row and strike off all the other zeros in that column. So after doing it for all the rows, we repeat it again for the columns also. So here what we do is here we have v into a, we have a 0, we box it off and strike off the remaining zeros in that particular column. So we coming to second row, we have 1 0, so we box it. Similarly is done in x, y and z. So after boxing out the zeros, we find that we have total 5 number of boxes. So pertaining to these 5 number of boxes, we make a note of the original elements. So for this 0 we have 5, and for this 0 we have 3, and similarly. So now the assignment is successful, and that is only if there is only one box in each row or column. So elements equivalent to these zeros we calculate again, we note it down again, and we calculate the total cost. So if we take these elements to the original matrix and if we calculate, we get the answer as 21. Thank you.